So guys, today we're going to be going over all the information that we know about the 4 available runners within a marathon. These are the ones that were mainly shown during the live stream that happened yesterday, but then we do also have some little bits of information about the other 2 runners that were briefly mentioned, but I didn't go over details of. We somehow have details of them, so we're going to be covering those at the end. But today we're going to be mainly focusing on Locust, Void, Glitch, and Blackbird, the 4 main characters that were shown off during the live stream. So let's start off here with what their abilities entail. You obviously have your prime ability first off, which is their ultimate abilities. Then you also have a tactical ability and 2 traits for each character. So starting off with Locust, who is described to us as a soldier style character. Their main ability is Search and Destroy, where you can activate your shoulder mounted missile pods and dealing sustained damage to targets, launches homing missiles, immobilizing and dealing damage upon impact. Their tactical ability is called Riot Barricade, where you can activate an energy barricade that blocks incoming damage, draining tactical ability energy over time. Taking damage drains additional energy. Then for their traits, you have Thruster for the first one, where you activate while airborne to fire boosters that thrust you in a direction you are moving, similar to like an Icarus Dash or Twilight Garrison. Now for their trait 2, they also have Tactical Sprint, where you can double press sprint to move faster at the cost of generating additional heat. Heat seems to be a stamina resource, so the more heat you generate, once it caps out, you'll have to stop sprinting and wait for that to go back down. Kind of pretty generic stamina system there. This character seems a lot of fun. They have a whole load of movement abilities, but also some offensive and defensive stuff. So just all around a pretty decent character. Probably going to be good for beginner people because you have that movement and also the defensive shield, and then also some offensive abilities there with the missiles as well. Next up, let's talk about Void, who is the stealth unit within the game. Their prime ability is called Smokescreen, where you throw a smoke disc that emits a line of smoke fields in front of you, disrupting the optics of those who step inside. For the tactical ability, they have Active Camo, where you can activate your shell's camouflage system, pulling a shroud of invisibility over yourself. Then for your traits, you have Shadow Dive and Shroud. Shadow Dive, activate while airborne to slam a smoke disc into the ground, deploying a smoke field, and Shroud, your shell automatically activates camouflage systems when entering any smoke field, making you invisible, and invisibility persists for a short time after leaving the smoke field. So a whole load of ways of making yourself invisible, not many offensive buffing abilities there, just pretty much a whole load of invisibility stuff, which is very, very cool. They were saying during the live stream that this is a very strong character for any solo runners out there, so if you find yourself alone or just playing solo, this is definitely going to be a runner that you're going to want to take advantage of. Next up, let's go over Blackbird's abilities. This was described as like a scouting or information gathering character. For their prime ability, they have Echo Pulse, where you can activate your shell's advanced detection systems, releasing a series of sonar pulses that reveal the location of nearby hostiles. For the tactical ability, they have Tracking Drone, where you can deploy a mechanized robot that tracks down nearby hostiles and explodes, overheating any targets caught in the blast. Then for their traits, they have Interrogation, where when pinged by a hostile runner, you automatically receive a warning in your shell's HUD. Performing a finisher on a runner also pings their crew. And then for trait 2, you have Stalker Protocol, where after breaking a combatant's shield, they leave behind a lingering holographic trail for a short time. So this, in my opinion, is probably going to be one of the stronger characters in the game, just because of how much information they're able to gather on their own. Obviously, Echo Pulse, you see in the gameplay that is able to ping people through walls, which is absolutely absurd. Their drone also being able to overheat people, so once they take damage from it, they aren't able to run away. It's very, very strong. And then Interrogation, being able to ping the entire crew of someone that you finish, and also being able to mark people when you break their shields. Just all around, this kit is probably the strongest, I would say, just from what I'm reading and what I'm seeing in the gameplay. Obviously, depends who's using this kit and if they're using it effectively, but overall, this is a very strong kit just on paper. And finally, let's go over the abilities for Glitch, who I think is definitely going to be one of the most popular characters within the game, if not the poster child of this game. For Glitch's prime ability, you have Amplify, where you can overcharge your movement systems, reducing the heat buildup of movement abilities, and increases the movement speed and weapon dexterity. For their tactical ability, you have Disruptor, where you can press to transform your arm into a cannon and fire high-powered energy projectiles that deal damage and pushes targets away. You can also hold to overcharge your arm cannon and greatly increase the size and damage of the blast. Then for her traits, you have microjets, where you can activate in air to perform another jump at the cost of generating additional heat, and power slide, where it grants a supercharged slide that generates additional heat. This character is definitely just all movement based with amplify, microjets, power slide, even disruptor there. I don't know if you can use the arm cannon to push yourself. If so, that's going to be very good movement tech, but just being able to disrupt enemies, disrupt their movement, also deal a little bit of range damage as well. Overall, definitely an interesting kit there, and it's going to be very good for people who enjoy just moving about at very high speeds. Now though, let's go and quickly cover the information that we have about the other two characters. One of these we were shown inside of a developer update video, I believe in December, but then the other character we only get a quick glimpse of inside of the cinematic that was revealed at the end of the live stream. So let's first go over the character who is codenamed Thief. This was the character shown at the developer update video in December, and they are apparently similar to Loba from Apex Legends, able to steal loot from other people. They seem to have a drone apparently that allows you to like manually control it, and then you can steal loot using the drone. And then they also have a grappling hook for movement, which is going to be very interesting to see in this game. And finally, they also apparently are able to see what loot rarities are in different chests before even opening them. So overall, very interesting character, and does give me very strong Loba vibes from Apex Legends. So if you are a loot goblin by heart, this is definitely going to be a character that you are going to want to try out. And then finally, the last character that we have only a tiny bit of information about, for that we see also from the cinematic video, is codename Lifeline. This is going to be your stereotypical medic class, apparently. The only things that we know about them is that they have a healing drone, and that they apparently also gain benefits from the healing consumables. My guess is that they probably receive more healing, or are able to use these items faster, or may be able to have some kind of ability where when using them they also do like an AoE heal or something. So yeah, very good to see that there is some kind of medic character. This is normally the class that I end up playing, because in these types of games, being able to just get my health back as soon as possible is definitely something that I enjoy having. So seeing that there is a medic class in the game definitely has me excited. And then one final thing that I want to cover about the runners is, of course, the customization of them. We obviously know that you can customize the abilities and stuff, but what I really care about is being able to customize them visually. Now, inside of the cinematic that they showed, we did get a quick glimpse at some of Glitch's potential skins. Don't know if this is confirmed or not. They weren't shown in gameplay, it was only shown in the cinematic, but these skins do look very, very cool. One thing that you can be assured of is that this game will probably have some form of microtransactions within it, and skins are probably going to be the easiest form of microtransaction for Bungie to make. Obviously, with Destiny's Eververse store still going strong, you can definitely be assured that there will be some sort of microtransactions shop available within the game. Now, whether you're able to earn in-game currency that you can then spend in this shop, I really hope that's a feature, but you can probably bet that there will be a shop for you to spend actual money in as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. Very excited to learn more about Thief and Lifeline, and very excited to get my hands on the game. Fingers crossed some of us can get access to that closed alpha and start playing. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one.